welcome to $3 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. The first US Dogecoin exchange-traded fund is set to debut on Thursday, according to Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas. Named the REX Osprey Doge ETF, it will be the first US ETF based on a meme coin. Balchunas noted it would trade under the Investment Company Act of 1940. Unlike most crypto ETFs, Dogecoin surged nearly 13% in the past week ahead of the approval. With a $36 billion market cap and over a decade of trading history, Dogecoin's ETF listing reflects growing institutional interest. Grayscale has filed multiple applications with the US SEC to convert its trust for Bitcoin Cash, Hedera, and Litecoin into exchange-traded funds. The company's filings include S1 and S3 statements with plans to list shares on NYSE Arca or Nasdaq. This mirrors Grayscale's earlier conversions of Bitcoin and Ethereum products. However, the SEC has delayed decisions on its Hedera ETF proposal. Grayscale's Bitcoin Cash Trust held a net asset value of over $202 million as of June 30th. ETFs are designed to reduce trading discounts common in trusts. Tokyo-listed Bitcoin Treasury company Metaplanet will raise about $1.4 billion through an international share offering to expand its BTC reserves. The firm will issue 385 million new shares at $3.75 each, up from its earlier plan for 180 million shares. Proceeds will primarily fund Bitcoin purchases alongside its Bitcoin income generation business. Metaplanet currently holds 20,136 BTC, making it the world's sixth largest public corporate holder. The company's strategy reflects a shift towards BTC as its primary reserve asset amid Japan's economic challenges. KindlyMD's Nakamoto unit has committed up to $30 million to Metaplanet's $1.4 billion global equity raise, marking its largest investment so far and its first in an Asian public company with a Bitcoin treasury strategy. The financing, set to close September 16, will support Metaplanet's plan to expand its BTC reserves. Metaplanet lists on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, now holds 20,136 BTC. The move follows KindlyMD's merger with Nakamoto Holdings, pivoting the healthcare group into cryptocurrency investments alongside medical services. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest has boosted its crypto-linked holdings by purchasing $4.46 million in Bitmine Immersion Technologies shares, an Ethereum-focused treasury firm. Bitmine is the largest corporate holder of Ether, owning up to 2 million tokens. The move comes as ARK reduced exposure to Robinhood, selling around 44,000 shares worth $5.1 million despite the stock's recent S&P 500 inclusion. Bitmine's growing Ether reserves and past windfall gains have cemented its position in the crypto treasury space, while ARK continues rebalancing its portfolio. Shareholders of asset entities have approved a merger with Strive Enterprises, pivoting the social media marketing firm into a Bitcoin treasury company under the new name Strive Incorporation. The company will retain its ASST ticker symbol, with Matt Cole appointed as CEO. The reverse merger deal could bring $1.5 billion in liquidity through private placements and warrant exercises, funding up to 13,450 BTC purchases. Shares surged 17.8% Tuesday and another 52% after hours. The merger still requires Nasdaq approval before the deal closes. Nasdaq-listed real estate and asset management firm Caliber has adopted Chainlink as part of its treasury strategy, becoming the first public company to do so. Caliber completed its initial Link purchase as a test and plans to gradually increase holdings using cash reserves, credit, and equity. The firm will also stake tokens to generate yield. With a $2.9 billion real estate portfolio, Caliber said Chainlink's role in connecting blockchains to real-world assets makes it a cornerstone of its digital asset strategy. Cboe Global Markets announced plans to introduce continuous futures contracts for Bitcoin and Ethereum on November 10, pending regulatory approval. Unlike traditional futures, these contracts carry a 10-year expiration, reducing the need for frequent rollovers. The product mirrors perpetual contracts popular in DeFi and offshore exchanges, but will be fully US regulated and cash settled. Cboe said the move aims to simplify position management while aligning prices to BTC and Ether spot markets. The launch represents Cboe's renewed push into crypto derivatives after earlier retrenchments. Eric Trump will not join the board of fintech firm Alt5 Sigma after Nasdaq raised concerns. Instead, Trump will serve as a board observer, according to revised SEC filing. The adjustment comes 2 weeks after Alt5 announced he would join as part of a $1.5 billion share sale tied to World Liberty Financial. Nasdaq's rule behind the change wasn't disclosed. WLFI, linked to Trump, controls 38% of the venture. Alt5 also faces legal issues, including a London court ruling against its Canadian unit. Crypto exchange Gemini has raised the target for its initial public offering to $433 million, seeking a valuation above $3 billion. The SEC filing reveals shares will now price between $24 and $26, up from $17 to $19 earlier. Backed by Nasdaq through a $50 million private placement, Gemini plans to sell 16.67 million shares. Founded by the Winklevoss twins, the exchange saw trading volumes rise 50% year-over-year to $24.8 billion, but reported a larger net loss of $282 million in the first half of 2025. Well, that's all in this bulletin for now. This is Mritu Sharma signing off. Keep watching $3 TV.